Hey guys, what's going on? This has been with the Retro Funhouse, the Funhouse podcast. In this short episode, we're going to talk for a minute about if you've already seen it as of this recording, this release of this podcast, Stranger Things Season 5, the final season of the hit Netflix series, has dropped the teaser for the final showdown between our friends in Hawkins and Vecna and the Upside Down. Let's get to it. So the highly anticipation and surrounded by numerous fan theories and speculations. Key points of interest include the fate of Max, Will's potential role as a host for Vecna, the potential for new monsters and dimensions, and the possible return of Eddie Munson. A lot of fans have been wanting to see this. I'd like to see a lot of the characters that were killed off kind of somehow come back in some way, but Eddie Munson really did touch a heart with a lot of people, and it was a fun character. Definitely represented what 80s rock was, metal rock and everything. I had a sister and friends of hers that's how they dressed. Anyways, let's continue to walk through some of the fun theories and thoughts with Stranger Things Season 5, the final season. So the season is set to be released in 3 parts, of course, this fall, with the first 4 episodes dropping on November 26th, so not too far away. And here's some of the fun speculations and theories surrounding the last season. Max's fate. Some people think Max may be trapped in Vecna's mind, or potentially with other victims, souls that have might been gained with new abilities from them. Will's role. What's Will's role going to be? Is he a spy of Vecna's? You never know, but it is expected that Vecna is attempting to use him as a new host, and given his established connection to the Upside Down. So a lot of people are thinking, and I'm thinking myself, that Will Byers is somehow connected to Vecna ever since the beginning when he was taken to the Upside Down. Could we see new monsters and dimensions pop up with the battle of Hawkins and the Upside Down? A lot of people think there's a potential for a mirroring monster from the Mist. There's also speculations about other dimensions, including one where 11 never existed. So kind of a multiverse type theory going on with that. And Eddie's return. Could we see Eddie come back? He was a huge fan favorite for a lot of people. He was one of my favorites. My son, Yankee, who's also part of the Funhouse team, he enjoyed Eddie Munson's character. Also, for me though, I think Bob was one of my favorite characters because also he was Mikey from the original Goonies. And there's also a time travel theory going on that the Upside Down is stuck in 1983, which has led to speculation about time jump and traveling through time, potentially moving into 1989, since the characters have been older since the long delay of filming. And Vecna's defeat. This is one. How are they going to beat Vecna? A lot of the theories around his character and how they would defeat him, with some suggesting Eleven's lost sister might play a role. So we could see a sister, or Eleven's sister, return. I can't remember her name. Drop a comment, remind me her name. And Will's coming out, which that to me, that's not a big deal. I don't play into that part. I don't really care about that. I really just care about all the other things going on, and just the fact that the show is a really fun show. We do know for confirmed details that the final season, which of course is this season 5, the core character focus, the Duffers have stated that they will focus on the core characters in the final season with fewer new characters, which is good. If you're ending the show and it's done, finish off all the stories of the remaining characters. So remember, November 26th, guys, is the 3 episodes, and then on December 25th, the final episodes, and December 31st, New Year's Eve, they will wrap up this series. As we do know, Linda Hamilton, if you remember from T2 and the Terminator series movies, she's joining the cast as Dr. K, according to some sources, and she could be taking the place of Dr. Brenner as a villain possibly, but who knows, we'll see. I do like the fact that they casted Linda Hamilton in that role. It'll be a lot of fun. In general, the Hawkins team. Some of my favorite characters, of course, is Dustin. He's actually my favorite character, but I enjoy the whole team. Dustin, Mike, Lucas, Max, 11, Will, Hopper. I mean, everybody's fun. Steve, he's playing the babysitter hero role, and this is really a throwback to anyone that grew up in the 1980s This is really just a fun show. Since season one, I really enjoyed watching it. I really connected with the characters. The characters in Stranger Things remind me of teams of kids from the 80s, like the Goonies, like the Monster Squad and stuff like that. So, or Stand By Me, just different personalities, different backgrounds, different family upbringings. But it's a really fun show. I really enjoyed seeing some of the throwbacks, and for kids in this era today that didn't have the opportunity to grow up in the 80s, or even in the 90s, to see what kids did, and the adventures they got into, and the style and the music and the arcades and the food, and just the clothing, and it was a fun time for sure. So I am definitely looking forward to I can't talk. Stranger Things season 5, the finale. And I'm not looking forward to any of the major characters that might, or possibly be killed off. But I am going to say that I'm going to miss this show as it wraps up. But I do enjoy it now. It is definitely a show I've watched many times since leading up to season 5. I am looking forward to the animated show that's coming soon. It looks like it could be fun as well. And the Stranger Things universe. So let me know in the comments what your thoughts are with the final season and the wrap up of this show. What you think will happen, things that you look forward to, and possibly characters you think that might be killed off, or hopefully not killed off. But even just let me know in the comments the enjoyment you've had of watching this show. So until next time, guys, stay tuned for a new episode of the Fond 80s Memories, episode 3, coming real soon, guys. Thanks for watching, or listening really, to this episode. Like, share, subscribe, join the Funhouse, Retro Funhouse.